starts an official visit to Kuwait. President Sisi congratulates the Egyptians on the start of the new Hijra year. U.S. strikes terrorists in Syria, 40 reported killed. Welcome back. Those were the main headlines. Details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi arrived in Kuwait for an official visit where he is due to hold summit talks with Kuwaiti Emir Sheikh Al-Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah. The talks are to focus on boosting bilateral ties in all fields as well as discussing a number of issues of mutual concern. The Egyptian ambassador to Kuwait, Tariq Al-Quni, said the visit reflects how special Egypt-Kuwait relations are and how united the two peoples have been over the past decades, particularly in confronting crises and challenges facing them. Let's watch.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi wrapped up his visit to Japan, in which he participated in TICAD 7 Summit, Japan-Africa. Heading to the brotherly state of Kuwait. The head of state was received by Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, and a number of high-ranking Kuwaiti officials and the members of the Egyptian embassy in Kuwait.
Earlier, President Sisi wrapped up his visit to Japan by meeting with the president of the Komeito Party, the second partner in the ruling coalition in Japan, and the CEO of a high-profile automotive company in the region. Let's have a look.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi concluded his visit to Yokohama in Japan by receiving the head of Komeito Party, Mr. Natsu Yamaguchi. Mr. Yamaguchi welcomed President al-Sisi to Japan and expressed his country's keenness in enhancing bilateral ties between the two countries in various fields. President al-Sisi also received the head of the Japanese company Mitsubishi, Mr. Takehiko Kakaguchi, and their meeting tackled increasing investment opportunities in Egypt.
Marking the start of the new Hijra year, President Sisi congratulated the Egyptian people on his social media accounts, wishing compassion and tolerance to prevail all over the Arabic and Islamic nations. In the same context, President Sisi exchanged greeting cables with Arab and Muslim leaders in which he wished them peace and prosperity. Meanwhile, the president received greeting cables from senior state officials, greeting him on the holy occasion and wishing Egypt peace, security and welfare. The Ministry of Antiquities announced that parts of an obelisk of King Ramses II was transferred from Sharqiya Governorate to Cairo. The obelisk, which was discovered in San al-Hagar archaeological site in Sharqiya, will be subjected to restoration work before being displayed at Tahrir Square. Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, Mustafa Waziri, said that the transfer comes as part of the government's plan to develop Tahrir Square to be an important archaeological and tourist site in Cairo. The 8-part obelisk is carved in red granite and decorated with titles of King Ramses. The ancient piece is 17 meters tall and weighs 90 tons. At least 40